Our galaxy. The Milky Way, just one galaxy in our known universe. 100,000 light-years wide. 200,000 million stars inside. And at least, as many planets. Welcome to my channel, Beyond Horizons. Kick 84,628,252, also called TABBY Star in honor of its discoverer. It is in the constellation of Cygnus, about 1,280 light-years from the Earth. It was discovered through the Kepler telescope. This telescope has been discovering thousands of exoplanets since its launch. Studies the brightness of the stars when a planet is interposed between the star and the telescope. Exoplanets of the size of Jupiter decrease about 1%, sometimes less of the brightness of the star they orbit. The TABBY star was discovered in the year 2009 and for 6 years was thoroughly studied by scientists from around the world. In September 2015 its discovery was made public. Surprisingly, the star in question, TABBY, is reducing in an excessive way and will giga its brightness. The Kepler telescope has traced thousands and thousands of stars and all of them follow some established patterns. However, TABBY has reduced its brightness in an irregular way up to 22%. This is totally atypical. Many hypotheses have been ruled out. It is not possible that a planet bigger than Jupiter could hide such a percentage of brightness, would have to be too big, and in that case due gravity and pressure, it would have become an protostar with its own brightness, so this hypothesis is ruled out.
Bring matter together and you squeeze things into smaller spaces. They necessarily heat up. It's a simple law of chemistry. You compress something, you drive the temperature.
Other options, as well as clouds of dust and gases, would not be enough to reach this percentage of gloss concealment. It was also proposed that it could be a massive rain of comets, but they would have to describe tails of thousands of kilometers that have not been found either. Scientists began to talk of a possible distant sphere. And what is that? The novelist of science fiction Freeman Dyson by the year 1930 described an advanced extraterrestrial civilization that harvested stars. They built megastructures around stars to absorb their energy. We are talking about something as huge as to cover our own sun with a structure with the diameter of the orbit of Venus. And collect all the light and administer it as energy. We could have unlimited energy forever. This transpasses all our understandings and technology. Accordingly, with scientists as Dr. Michio Kaku, we could be facing an extraterrestrial civilization of Type 2.
And we have this telescope that's been staring right at it for a number of years. But scientists say something strange keeps getting in between the telescope and the star. They can't figure out what it is. Let's bring in CBS News science contributor Michio Kaku. Okay, what is happening? Why is this star causing scientists to wonder in fascination what might be out there?
could be the biggest story of the past 500 years, bigger than the discovery of America by Columbus, or it could be the biggest wild goose chase since the Loch Ness Monster.
Okay, well, now you've given us a huge dichotomy of possibilities. Let's explain it. This is a star called KIC. I like to call it KIC, but it's KIC 8462852. That's its official name there. Can you explain why scientists and why space lovers are fascinated by what's happening with this?
This star is breaking all the rules. We have to rewrite astronomy textbooks. Basically, if a planet eclipses the mother star, goes in front of the mother star, starlight drops by maybe 1% at maximum. However, starlight has been dropping at 22%. Speculating, we've ruled out all the usual suspects, rogue planets, comets, asteroids. What's left but Star Trek? We're talking about what is called a Type 2 civilization that could build a gigantic sphere, perhaps bigger than Jupiter, to absorb starlight. And this, of course, is right out of science fiction, but here we are staring at it, and we have no logical explanation other than to assume that perhaps, just perhaps, it's made by a civilization.
This interview was carried out in the year 2015. The star is being monitored constantly since its discovery. In this year 2017, between May and September of 2017, its luminosity has lowered up to 3% more, and in the last 11 days, until the last December 16, 2017, its luminosity has faded 1.25% more. This is totally incomprehensible and credits the theory that it is an alien civilization. Is this sphere under construction maybe?
Many serious astronomers be really open to the possibility that this is something really strange that could actually be an alien society.
Okay, we have to keep an open mind to the unknown. But there is one thing I cannot understand. I agree that an advanced civilization would come to have that technology for such an enterprise, but we are talking about something so big, huge, and of such dimensions. What happens to the number one law of the universe? Gravity? Such a structure would curve space and time. And my question is, such a structure of such dimensions, would not be its gravity so large or more than the star itself? The remaining planets that orbit that star would fall into the structure, entering a collision trajectory. Also the star itself. Thanks for watching my program, and if you liked it, please subscribe.